All right, I'm going to jump into the next product of the day. This one, I know you have talked to the inventor and the founder before, and you are a big fan of this product, and I am too. I showed it to my wife, and she's like, I'm just glad we have this. There's some products that, like, hopefully you never have to use. Hopefully you never have to break it out. But boy, are you glad that you have them. We've done some of these products in the past, like the Life Vac. We had like those little charge tabs. The CPR Wrap is something else that you want to have in your house, and you hope that you never have to use it. So, Marcy, why don't you talk a little bit about this product and tell everybody what it is?
Yes, so I'm so happy. Felicia is on. Felicia is the maker of this product, the inventor of this product. She is my hero, I have to say. I had her on a show that I do called Inventor Live, where I have female inventors on, and Felicia was one of my very first guests. She submitted her product, and I begged her to come on as quickly as humanly possible, because I have a personal story where I would have given my life to have this product. And when I learned about it, I thought, we need to amplify her message to the world. So I also begged her to come on the Grommet, because I said, everybody needs to know about this. Everybody needs to have this in their house, in their car, in their purse. It needs to be everywhere. And so if you're not familiar with it, or if you are familiar with it, spread the word. It is right here. It's called CPR Wrap. It comes in this little cute little pouch. And basically what it is, when you open it up, you will see that it is essentially a stencil for performing CPR. Now, so many of us know how to do CPR. We've done CPR training. Maybe you're a nurse, maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a lifeguard. But what happens when the person who's in distress is your child, your family member? It's going to make me cry. All of a sudden, everything that you knew, everything that you learned, everything that you thought you knew goes out the window, because you're in a panic and you're stressed and you can't think of how to do it properly. And this happened to my son, Colin, talking a lot about Colin today, where he had a heart attack when he was, I think he was 8 years old. And he was in bed, and his brother heard him making weird noises and came and got me. And I went in, and he was gone, I thought. Blue, and I just panicked, and I didn't know what to do. And thankfully, my husband did know what to do, and he did end up giving him CPR and saved his life. But when I discovered CPR wraps and I saw what it was, I went, that would have saved, I mean, thank God he was there. What if he wasn't? This would have saved me, because I would have laid this on top. And that's basically what you do. You lay it over the person that is in distress, and then it's got step by step exactly what you need to do. And it tells it to you in such simple verbiage that it's foolproof. And so no matter how stressed and, you know, where your head is in that moment, you just follow the steps and you will save a life. And that's why I wanted to have Felicia on here. I wanted to put this on the Grommet, have it on Inventor Live, amplify it to the world. And I would just, you know, I feel like every fire department should be giving it out to everybody in their neighborhoods. And I just think it's so phenomenal. And Felicia, thank you for what you do. And talk about a stocking stuffer I'm saying stocking stuffer. It's more of an adult stocking stuffer, I guess. I don't know. But it's that right size, and it's something that everybody should have. And I believe Santa Claus would want everybody to have this, to be able to have that peace of mind that you can save a life, God forbid, if you ever have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and there's...
I know I got the site pulled up because I wanted you guys to see the video that we have on the website. So this is on the Grommet's website, on the CPR Wrap page. This video walks you through everything that Marcy kind of just explained, and you can see it in action. And again, I hope that you never have to use it, right? It's one of those products that, like, yes, Felicia, we want to support you. We want to buy as many of these as possible, but I hope you never have to take it out of the package, because, you know, hopefully no one's in that situation that Marcy just described. But if you are, you're right that all the training in the world, when that happens in your backyard, in your living room, in your kitchen, all of common sense goes out the window. All of that knowledge and expertise goes out the window, because, you know, fight or flight takes in, and, you know, fear and panic set in, and having something like the CPR Wrap is going to help you to just stop. Let me focus. I see that number 1 on there. This is what I'm supposed to do. I see that number 2 on there. This is what I'm supposed to do, because in that moment, that's what you need. And such an amazing product that Felicia's put up here. I love, love, love this product. And look at this price. With the Grommet discount, it's $8. I can tell you that Marcy would pay $8 1,000 times over to have this in her home when that situation arose in her house, right? Like we always say it, like, would you pay $10 right now to like have this thing? $8 to potentially save someone that you know their life. Just so cool. And Marcy, I know you're ready to chime in again, but yeah, I'm such a big fan of what they got going on.
Yeah, and I just say you buy a bunch of them because you never know where you're going to be, and you should have one in your car and in different places in your home. And if you're someone that hires babysitters, like for me, that peace of mind of knowing that if I have a babysitter and I'm gone and something were to happen, especially if you have someone that has heart issues or special needs like my son, it's just priceless. But I also want to say Felicia, who is on here, and everybody, just thank you. But her story, she and I clicked immediately. Her story is so similar to mine, where she had a 2-year-old who was choking, and she's medically trained. And she said, even though she was medically trained, in that moment, she panicked and didn't know what to do. And thank God he's okay now, and they got through that. But that was sort of a blessing in disguise in a way, because it inspired her, and it was the impetus to create CPR Wrap and to try to help so many others. So she's won so many awards, and her business is taking off in such a big way. And I'm so proud of her and so grateful, and just so well-deserved. And if out of tragedy, something like this comes, then that was, thankful, very, very grateful to you, Felicia.
Well worth it. So a couple things that I want you to do right now. We're going to take a little step back here. Marcy, first, in just a second, I want you to think about the first product that you want to give away, because we are at just past that halfway mark. And so we want to make sure that we get that taken care of. 2 of you have not entered the giveaway. That is this QR code. If you want to check out CPR Wrap, it is this QR code. I know I'm like pointing at all these different QR codes on the screen. How you do this, if you're like, I have no idea how a QR code works, which is possible because I didn't a couple weeks ago. Yeah, you take out your smartphone, you take a picture of it, you click it, it opens the link directly, so you don't need to type in any www, anything like that. Of course, you can head on over to thegrommet.com. And if this is your first time and you're like, I don't know how the Grommet works, I don't get this, how do I get my discount? How do I do all these things? Well, if you go to this page, you see this page right here, there are 2 places where it says upvote in this top corner. You can click upvote here, or if you scroll down, you can click upvote here. When you upvote, a really fun little confetti animation, boo, the party starts here, and you get this unique code. You copy this code, and then you buy with discount. What this does is it's going to take you directly to the maker's website. Whoever invented this, we're sending you right to their website so you can support them directly. We think this is the best way to support makers like Felicia, like Laura, like the Brain Cakes guys, like everyone that we've talked about here today. The best way to support them is to buy directly from them, to create that relationship, to not go through big box shops or anything like that, and give the money right to the person who's making these incredible products. That is how Grommet works. And we're so happy that you guys are here today hanging out with us.